Television. My name is Annie Marie Meeker, and this is WCTV Week. Tonight's show is WCTV Week 92 Organization Show. And as this show goes on, we're going to meet several members of Wilmington, and they're going to explain their organizations, the activities that their organizations hold here in Wilmington, and also how they utilize the facilities at WCTV. This is WCTV Week, and as part of the week, we're having a live telethon from 7:30 to 9:30 tonight on Channel 30 and Channel 52 to raise our membership here at WCTV. We're going to show you all about our station, so stay tuned in after this show. And tonight, I'd like to start and introduce the members of the organizations that we have here tonight.
Lou Connolly from the Tewksbury Wilmington Lodge of Elks.
I'm Henry Latta. I'm representing the Senior Citizens Center of Wilmington.
I'm Carolyn Donovan from the Wilmington Chamber of Commerce.
I'm John Doherty from Wilmington Rotary.
I'm Dick Duggan. I'm treasurer of the Wilmington Community Fund.
I'm Olive McQuarrie, co-president of the Wilmington Garden Club.
I'm Hugh Weiberg, vice president of the Wilmington Garden Club.
Chris Blackburn from the Wilmington Girl Scouts.
And I'd like to thank everybody for coming here tonight. And why don't we start with the Garden Club, and why don't you tell us a little bit about your organization?
Okay, I'd be glad to do that. The Wilmington Garden Club was organized in 1989, primarily through the efforts of Judy Johnston here in Wilmington. We presently have 35 members, only 4 of whom, I might add, are men. We're looking for male membership. The objectives of the Wilmington Garden Club shall be to encourage interest in all phases of home gardening, promote better horticultural practices, encouragement of civic beautification, and the conservation of natural resources. The Garden Club meets on the 4th Thursday of every month at the 4th of July headquarters, and we're always looking for new members. I might mention that anybody interested in the Garden Club should contact Lillian Domina at 658-0299. The Garden Club has a meeting, as I mentioned, on the 4th Thursday of every month. We invite special guests to come in and talk to us on a variety of horticultural subjects. Through the year, we're involved in a great many civic projects here in town. I'll mention just a few of them. You've probably noticed the traffic island flowers. This involves the planting and maintenance of flowers at many of the traffic islands throughout the town. Adele Passmore is the chairman of the Island Flower Project. Window boxes, again, Adele Passmore is involved with planting and maintaining the many window boxes on the 4th of July headquarters. We plant and keep an herb garden at Wilmington's historic Harnden Tavern. Jeanette Davis Schultz is the chairman of this committee. We have a tree nursery here in Wilmington, planted and maintained on town property at the corner of Grove Avenue and Lake Street for use by the town and by the Garden Club. Judy Johnston, our ex-president, is the chairman of this group. And we have a nursing home garden at the Wilmington Woods Nursing Care Center for patients to care for during the summer months. And we have a Rotary Park project, which involves planting of bulbs and perennials between the newly paved walkway and the pond at the park. Celia Cornish is in charge of this operation. And our primary fundraising project is held every May, and it involves a giant spring plant sale held at the 4th of July headquarters, and pretty much run by Ruth Stark, who is the chairman. We sell perennials and annuals supplied to the club by all of the members. I do want to mention that we're in the month of October. The Garden Club is sponsoring an annual silver tea with a program of home decorating with fresh flowers, and our guest speaker is Constance McCausland, who is nationally accredited flower show judge and landscape design critic. This program is held at the Wilmington Memorial Library on Middlesex Avenue on Thursday, October the 22nd. The donation is $4.50. Anybody interested in this silver tea should call Olive McQuarrie at 657-7340 or Jean Hartka at 658-6211. Again, the Garden Club is now 4 years old, 35 members strong. We're now affiliated with the National Council of State Gardens with headquarters in St. Louis, Missouri. That pretty well summarizes the Garden Club. I'll just mention our current officers. Olive McQuarrie and Jean Hartka are co-presidents. I'm the vice president. Our recording secretary is Sue Allerud. Our corresponding secretary is Joan O'Rourke. Treasurer is Barbara Weiberg. And past president from 1989 to 1991 was Judy Johnston. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sue. Is there anything you'd like to add, Olive?
No, I think Sue has covered it pretty well. As he said, that we always encourage new members, and we'd be glad to have you come to as a guest to our meetings. That's about all I have to say tonight.
Okay, thank you very much, the Garden Club, and thanks for keeping Wilmington beautiful with all the plants and flowers around town.
Incidentally, may I just add one more quick
Sure,
thing?
go right ahead.
We do value the use of Channel 30, and we have announced most of our meetings on Channel 30 in the past, and special activities, and we'll continue to use 30 with your kind permission in the future. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And next, I'd like to go on to the Wilmington Community Fund, and I'd like to reintroduce Mr. Dick Duggan.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure, really, to talk to the town, the people of Wilmington, and give them an idea of what the Community Fund is all about, what we exist for, how long we've been here, things such as that. The Community Fund has been around for quite a while. It was incorporated in 1947. We like to think of it as a mini United Way, taking care of the needs of the residents of Wilmington. I've been treasurer 20-odd years, so I've been around a while. I know what makes it tick. I'm here really at the behest of Jim Hatchie, our president, and also Bob De Palma, our vice president. Neither one could be here. They have other commitments this evening, so you have to go along with me. The Community Fund does a very varied number of things. It has an emergency relief committee. Now, this committee is a no-nonsense committee, a group of members of the board of directors of the Community Fund who assist people in Wilmington who have needs. Everybody has needs from time to time. Now, we're not going to buy anybody a house. That's impossible. We're an organization that has a goal, for example, this year of $50,000 for raised to help the people of Wilmington. We're close to that this year. The townspeople during this rough economic times have been tremendous. We assist things such as youth activities. There's a representative here from the Girl Scouts. We assist the Girl Scouts with an annual allocation of money. We do that for the Boy Scouts, Pop Warner, all the organizations, all youth organizations, Campfire, Youth Soccer. I could go on and on. We also assist, like I started to say, people in need. No nonsense on the spot. Our emergency relief committee, when they find out about people who may have problems because they're unemployed, they have sickness, they can't afford to pay various things, we can assist them. Like I say, we can't buy a house, but we've been known to pay monthly mortgage, 1 month, put people over the hump. That's the sort of thing that we do, and we're kind of proud of it. Now, the members of the board, there are 14 members of the board of directors. I'm not going to name them off for you, but I will say that they're all residents of the town, they're representative of the town, and they all work for nothing. I reiterate, nobody gets paid a cent for working for the board of directors of the Community Fund. This is the sort of thing we do. And another thing is Well, I just want to say that WCTV has been invaluable. Been invaluable to the community fund. It's invaluable to the entire community. What it does is it makes better communication in town. People in town know more about what's going on in that town, and that's in bolts, whether it's a selectmen's meeting, school committee meeting, or whatever. Now, the community fund gets assistance directly through advertising. WCTV, for example, has been down at the Common in our annual walkathon for the past few years, and they placed this on their programs so that people are aware of that. We had a telethon a couple of years ago, and WCTV was there. This is the sort of thing that makes television in town such a valuable asset to the town of Wilmington. That's about all I have to say. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Dick. And could I just ask one question? What is your main funding for the community fund? Where do you get your income?
Our main source of funding is three sources. We have a payroll deduction plan that companies in town and also companies out of town participate. And the employees, of course, of the companies participate. Excuse me. We have, pardon the frog, that goes along with the guy. We have an annual fundraising letter that we send out to the business and professional community of Wilmington, and they've been marvelous in responding to that. Also, we have personal members of the community who participate in this drive for funds. That for the most part. And plus our annual walkathon, of course, which is very important. We get the children involved. And the children are assisted through our allocation of funds to various agencies, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, I said that before. And it's only right that they should get involved on the other end and help raise the money. And those are the three sources.
Okay, thank you. And is there a number that someone can get in touch with you or your organization if they'd like to make a donation?
Oh, we'd love to have somebody make a donation. And they can call me at my home at 657-7078 for further information. Or they could mail it to the Wilmington Community Fund, Post Office Box 147, Wilmington, Mass. And later in the year, we do this every year, we give credit to the people who give money to the community fund. Normally it's through an advertisement in the town crier once a year.
Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. John Doherty from the Wilmington Rotary.
Thank you. Good evening. I'm John Doherty from Wilmington Rotary, and Rotary has been in Wilmington for approximately 48 years. We have tried to help out the community. It's a group of business people that have banded together to raise funds to try and help the students at the high school with scholarships. Over the past 6 years, we've raised a little over $65,000 and have given that in total scholarships to the students of Wilmington High and Shawshene Tech and any other student in a private school that is domiciled in Wilmington. We've also tried to help out the community fund, the food pantry, and some other well-known causes that excuse me. I got it from you, Dick. True. We've also tried to improve Rotary Park. We've put in walkways, benches, and in the future are planning on lighting and a fountain in the middle of the pond. We've tried to help out the Police Association and their endeavors, Camp 40 Acres, and the youth organizations. It's a group of business people that have tried different fundraising events. Right now, we're preparing for our annual auction. It's going to be held on WCTV on November 19th. Hopefully everyone will participate. WCTV has been kind enough in the past 2 years to help us out, and in their doing so, we've tripled our income and have been able to take that income and pass it along to the community. We are a nonprofit organization and not a charitable organization, and in doing so we try to fund as much back to the community as we can. And that's about it.
And when are your meetings again?
Our meetings are held every Wednesday at 12:15 at the Masonic Hall.
And can anybody become a member, or must you work in Wilmington?
No, you don't have to work in Wilmington. It is it's a by invitation only. And basically it's a group of business people. And if you'd like to join, just contact any member and we can see what we can do.
Okay, thank you
Okay,
very much.
welcome.
And next I'd like to introduce Ms. Chris Blackburn of the Wilmington Girl Scouts.
Hello, my name is Chris Blackburn, and I am a Brownie co-leader in the town of Wilmington. Wilmington is part of the Baldwin Neighborhood District, along with Tewksbury. We are currently setting up the troops for the current year. Last year, we had 187 girls and 44 adults in 19 troops. This year, we project that the girl membership will go over 200 with over 20 troops. An information flyer went out at all the elementary schools on how to join. Girl Scouts is open to all girls in grades kindergarten through 12th. The breakdown of age levels is as follows. Kindergarten level is Daisy Girl Scouts. 1st through 3rd grade is Brownies. 4th through 6th grade is Junior Girl Scouts. 7th through 9th grade is Cadets. And 10th through 12th is Seniors. The girls participate in many activities from crafts to hiking and camping. During this summer, there is a day camp and a resident camp where the girls learn about the out of doors, outdoor cooking, boating, and swimming. The other older girls have an opportunity to travel. Some of our girls have gone on a troop trip to Disney World in Florida, and one girl participated in a Girl Scout event in Savannah, Georgia. Locally, the girls have participated in several environmental projects. Locally, from planting trees and picking up litter. The Girl Scout program is divided into 5 parts, or as we call the worlds, they are the world of well-being, the world of people, the world of today and tomorrow, the world of arts, and the world of the out of doors. This gives the girls a well-rounded program at the same time that they are having fun. The annual fundraiser for the local troops is the cookie sale, which will be held in January. Last year, there were over 12,000 boxes sold in the town of Wilmington. The girls, through their program, earn badges or interest patches, which you may have seen in their vests or sashes. WCTV and the older girls are setting up a program where they will earn the audiovisual basic and advanced interest patch. If you would like more information on how to join, please call Barbara DeVito at 10 Longwood Road in Wilmington, and her number is 658-2702. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. And also, one question that I did want to ask you is, can you join at any time during the year, or do you have to join the Girl Scouts in the school year?
No, you can join at any time through the year if you can find a troop that will take another girl in. The registration is $4 for the year. Thank you.
Thank you. And next, I'd like to introduce Carolyn Donovan, who is a member of the Wilmington Chamber of Commerce.
My name is Carolyn Donovan, Branch Manager, Shawmut Bank, representing the Wilmington Chamber of Commerce as a member of the Board of Directors, past president, and current membership committee chairperson. The Chamber of Commerce is a voluntary service organization comprised of individuals and businesses created for the purpose of promoting the civic, commercial, and industrial progress of the community. The Chamber of Commerce is a local Better Business Bureau, a civic clearinghouse, a legislative representative at the local, state, and national levels of government, an information bureau. The Chamber of Commerce is run by a board of directors elected by the chamber members. Committees, the backbone of a chamber, are the units that accomplish the organization's goals and objections. Over the years, the Chamber has moved into many new directions to accommodate the needs of its membership. Women in Business was organized for the professional woman, giving her the opportunity to network with other professionals, sharing ideas and concerns. The Business Expo was created by a committee of members who believed that the businesses in Wilmington could help each other by using services and buying products available in our town. But first, there had to be a meeting place. April 1991, Small Business Week, became the first Business Expo with 50 exhibitors and hundreds of visitors. In 1992, with exhibitors doubled and visitors tripled. The Expo Committee is planning bigger and better things for 1993. Rumor has it that their goal was 150 exhibitors. Only Wilmington Chamber members are eligible to exhibit. The Chamber, along with several prominent businesses, worked with the school department to set up the Business School Partnership to provide enhancements to the education of our students. We are quite visible in the community. Pick up the local newspaper and you will see Ray Forrest, who is our president, Joan O'Rourke, executive director, or Sandy Murphy, director of member services, participating at a ribbon-cutting ceremony for a new business opening in Wilmington. Watch WCTV and see a pre-recorded membership breakfast or luncheon. Look for announcements of our upcoming meetings. Come to the 4th of July celebration on the Common and enjoy our famous strawberry shortcake, served to you by chamber members. This is the 9th year we have donated the profits to the 4th of July committee. Each year, 2 graduating seniors, one from Wilmington High School and one from Shawshene Tech, are awarded a $500 scholarship. For chamber members only, we offer United Chambers Insurance Plan, Blue Cross Blue Shield HMO Blue, Harbor Community Health Plan. Employee Assistance Program is offered by the Wilmington Family Counseling Service. This is a brief overview of your local chamber. Chamber membership is an investment in the present and future of your business and the welfare of Wilmington. We welcome the membership of any firm or individual citizen who shares a common interest in Wilmington's improvement. During these economic conditions, while other chambers are losing members or reorganizing, I am proud to report that the Wilmington Chamber of Commerce in 1992 has increased its membership by 56 new members. If anyone would be interested, you can contact the chamber office, speak to Joan or Sandy, dial 657-7211. Thank you.
And do you have any regular meetings of the Chamber of Commerce?
We do. We have breakfast, we have lunch. We usually have one every month. And you'll receive a newsletter in the mail that will indicate the various scheduling that we have, various committees that will be meeting.
And are there any membership fees?
Oh, yes, there are membership fees. There's an actual schedule depending on the type of organization, the amount of employees. It's a scaled fee regulation.
Okay, thank you very much, Carolyn. And next I'd like to introduce again Mr. Henry Latta, who is on the Elders Affairs Commission.
My name is Henry Latta. I am a commissioner of the Elder Affairs Commission. I'm speaking for the senior community. One thing I would say, if anyone in my audience is not yet a senior, eventually you will be, so you come to us. We try, on the Elder Affairs Commission, we try to identify the needs of the senior community and bring those needs, identify those needs to the town through the Elder Affairs Commission and the Director of Elder Services, Edith Cunningham. The plain and simple truth of the matter is that the first and foremost problem that faces seniors nationally and locally is loneliness. Many seniors have outlived their family, their children, if they had any, and they are just plain lonely. And the Senior Center endeavors to give them a home-like, friendly place where they can come and have a cup of coffee at no expense, and arranges for activities that will occupy them, such as art, crafts, swimming, ceramics, exercise, dance, WISP, woodworking, kitchen, socialization, shop class, bingo, you name it. If we haven't done it already and it's possible, all you have to do is suggest it. One of the things that we became involved in after the town manager suggested that the meetings of the Elder Affairs Commission should be televised, some of our members were trained as equipment operators so that the meetings of the Elder Affairs Commission could be televised. And partly through that training, I became an equipment member and have participated in the use of the facilities of WCTV to some good purpose, I think. I just recently completed the 6th production. This one was a 59-minute one, showing the affairs, the recent activities in the senior community, from whist parties to bingos to the therapeutic socials, which we frequently have, with great thanks to the Tewksbury Wilmington Elks. And the Rotary Club annually sponsors a dinner for the seniors, which is very much appreciated by them. So we are very happy to give full credit to everyone who is interested in the seniors and tries to help them. And we do our best to try and identify the needs of the seniors and cater to them. Thank you.
And I know that we do have a lot of seniors who are very active down here at WCTV, and the Wilmington Senior Center is located right behind WCTV in the old Buzzell School.
That's right.
And could you just tell us when your hours are, and if there's any type of transportation that you have for elders who cannot get to the center on their own?
The Senior Center is open every day, Monday through Friday, from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. The town provides a van, which is provided and supported by the town, which transports seniors at no cost to them to medical appointments or from their homes to the senior center. If there is any free time on the van is also available for seniors who do not have their own transportation to shop. But much of the time is involved in taking seniors mostly to doctor's appointments, medical and other appointments in the town. There are other functions that we had. This is the sidelight. We recently had a therapeutic social at which we went to the Framingham Tara Hotel. And as a part of the entertainment, there was a nostalgia bit in which three of the men were asked to come up, and they dressed in women's costumes and imitated the Andrews sisters. One of the men, Joe Paglia, who played the part of one of the Andrews sisters, has no voice. He uses a voice box, but he did play very well the part of the Andrews sister. He just asked me today to make a copy of the video film that I had taken of that. He intends to submit it to the Best Home Videos, and I hope he wins them.
That would be great. And also, do you have any meals that are provided at the center?
Meals are provided not at the center, but at the high school each day. You must arrange with the senior center the day before to enjoy one of these meals. And meals, approximately 40 meals a day, are delivered to shut-ins at home. The line for identification as a senior and participation in these things is that you be a Wilmington resident, 60 years or over.
Well, that's great. Sounds like your seniors are very active in the community. Keep them busy all throughout the day. Next, I'd like to introduce Mr. Lewis Conley, who is a trustee of the Tewksbury Wilmington Elks Lodge.
Thank you, Anne Marie. On behalf of the members of the Tewksbury Wilmington Lodge of Elks and the exalted ruler, George Cangiano, we say thank you for the opportunity to come here this evening and share with you our story about our lodge and elkdom. Our national leader, Vincent Kalura, his slogan this year is Share Elkdom with America. And I think it's about time that we try to do that. This is a story, one of the greatest stories that we have to tell about our charitable endeavors. It's that time of year, as one of our guest speakers here, Henry, mentioned. We will have the seniors from Wilmington, November 12th at our lodge for dinner and dancing and entertainment. And we do this each and every year. As a two-town lodge, Tewksbury-Wilmington Lodge of Elks, we will also have the seniors from Tewksbury the week before, and we enjoy doing this, and our members really participate. The lodge is approximately 34 years old, received its charter from the national headquarters, which is in Chicago, and if you have the opportunity ever to go to Chicago, I speak to the seniors, I speak to many travelers. One of the greatest and fantastic tourist attractions is our Elks National Memorial Building, dedicated to all veterans of all wars. It's under renovation at the present time, hopefully to be completed by 1994. The lodge is made up of 1,100 members. We have a slate of officers, as I mentioned to you, our exalted ruler, George Cangiano, and then there are 15 other officers involved in actual heading up of committees. The lodge is very active in community activities in the town of Wilmington. The scholarship program at the Wilmington High School was just completed again this year, where two seniors, outstanding seniors, each and every year from the Tewksbury-Wilmington Lodge of Elks receive a $1,000 scholarship. Our drug awareness program, I focus on three areas. I guess scholarship, drug awareness, very active in the community, and as of last year being very active with DARE and working with the students in Tewksbury High School as well as the elementary schools. We just completed our essay poster contest, which I'm pleased to announce that 4 youngsters from the Wilmington school system received a $100 U.S. savings bond, and 2 individuals went on to the state finalists, and pleased to announce that a young boy from Wilmington, Shawsheen Elementary School, I'll mention the boy's name because I think it's important, Russell Hubby, 4th grade student at that time, was the winner, a state champion in a poster contest, received an additional $100 U.S. savings bond and a 10-speed bicycle. And this we're very proud. The Hoop Shoot program, which I'd like to speak about, which is one of our other commitments in Elkton, to all the youngsters in Tewksbury and Wilmington to compete in the Hoop Shoot contest, and the finalists would compete in a regional and a state contest, and then hopefully to be able to go on to Indianapolis for the championship match, which over 3 million youngsters age 8 to 13 participate in this program, and it's one of the most impressive. And out of the 2,275 lodges that are involved in this activity, there are 72 finalists. And the final winners, there's 3 young ladies and 3 young boys who will have their name enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame, which is located in Springfield, Massachusetts, which is another tremendous view to see, I guess, if you will. Most of our charities come from our bingo, and I stress that point because we are a very charitable organization. We have our bingo on Tuesday evenings at 7 o'clock. We're now with the paper strips, and most of the ladies enjoy the paper strips, and the crowd has increased. And all of our money from bingo is for scholarship and drug awareness and savings bonds to the youngsters in town for our drug awareness programs and scholarship money. I'm not sure I mentioned the facilities, but I will if we have a members room. We have a lounge which sponsors entertainment on Saturday evening. And we also invite the ladies and their members and guests to join us at our lodge on Saturday evenings for entertainment. After 8 o'clock, the entire facilities is opened up for your pleasure. We have darts and we have pool, and you can enjoy the cable TV, the satellite dish that we have just installed. what else can I tell you, folks, about Eltham? It's just a story. It's a bunch of men who get together, raise a lot of money, and give it all away. The state of Massachusetts this past year, there was over $300,000 that was contributed to youngsters to further their education. And I don't see any other organization, only second to the federal government, that the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks is in that category, in scholarship money for young people to further their education. And I appreciate the opportunity for being here this evening to talk to you about Eltham. We are constantly looking for new members, new ideas to share with us and help people who need help. And I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you this evening. And again, I say thank you.
Thank you. And how can anybody become a member of your organization? And are there any stipulations? I know it's only men.
Have to be 21 years of old, male, okay, and to be sponsored by a present member.
And who can they get in touch with?
They can contact our exalted ruler, George Cangiano, at 657-6333, or myself, Lou Connolly, at the same number, or any of the officers or any members for any information that you would like to have and know about Eltham.
Thank you very much, Lou. I'd also like to go back to Mr. Duggan. I believe he had some additional words for us tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but it's really the jewel of what the community fund has done for this year. It's something that was drastically needed in these tough economic times, and the community fund has taken the bull by the horn, so to speak, and they have set up a food commissary. Now, this food commissary was the idea of our Vice President, Bob De Palma. He mentioned it to our President, Jim Hatchie, and Jim thought it was a marvelous idea, and these two fellows took the bull by the horn, so to speak, and they have been running this food commissary on a weekly basis since its inception. It started in February 1st this year. Interestingly enough, since the commissary has been in existence, an average weekly number of families helped with food every week has been 26, and the average family has been 4, so that multiplies into 104, I believe, every week assisted. Multiply that by number of weeks we've been in existence, and you can see the tremendous help that we're providing to people hurting in Wilmington during this rough year. I just wanted to point it out because this is really the thing that we are extremely proud of. And we're also extremely proud of the fact that Jim Hatchie, our president, and Bob De Palma, our vice president, the two fellows whose idea this was and who carried it out, interesting enough, because they got involved in this, were joint good guys in Wilmington this year, and we're very proud of them.
Thank you. And I'd like to mention that the Wilmington Food Commissary is located here in this building, the old Swain School at 140 Middlesex Ave. They're upstairs from the station. And sure, I'll go back to Lou.
If you will, again, just to expand a little more on the facilities, we have a grove, a picnic grove, which is for rental. Many of the organizations are presently using it during the summer and fall months. In addition to our picnic grove, we have a ball field, which is under lights. We have a softball league. We have the Arc Pitch League. And we enjoy and invite all of the community teams, the athletic teams. We sponsor a Boy Scout troop. We have the Girl Scouts at our lodge often. One of the most important, and I failed to mention that, is we have an auxiliary, and that's our emblem club, Our Ladies, who assist us in our endeavors to aid those in the community, and also their own contributions to help people that need help. This coming November, I mentioned senior citizens, but in addition to Thanksgiving, senior citizens, as we enjoy them, we also contribute and donate baskets to the needy, I guess if you will, that's determined by an organization in town. We deliver a full Thanksgiving dinner to all of the families, roughly around 40, 45 families in Wilmington. And as I say, being a two-town lodge, Tewksbury-Wilmington Lodge of Elks, we do the same for Tewksbury. We're very active with DARE in this community, and if you're not aware of it, we just contributed $2,500 to the town of Tewksbury Police Department for a robot program, which will be utilized by the town in our lodge, Tewksbury-Wilmington Lodge, in conjunction with our drug awareness to raise the level of the awareness with our youngsters who are the future of tomorrow. Again, I say thank you.
Thank you, Lou. Would anybody else like to add anything about the organizations? Okay, well, as you have heard in Wilmington, these individuals and their organizations are very active in the community, and not only do they perform activities together and raise money, they also work together, groups working together to support the community. We do have a special membership here at WCTV, and that's an organizational membership. It's $30, but for this week we're having a special discount. You can get a membership at half price. So it's $15 for an organization to join, and then any member of your organization can come down here and pay a small fee for the individual member, and then you can use the facilities to develop any type of programming that you would like about your organization, about the town, and to air it on our channels. We do have 3 channels here at WCTV. They are channels 30, 52, and 56. And if you'd like to become a member of WCTV or a member of any one of these organizations, you can get in touch with the station at 657-4066 to join a member here, and we also have all the information on these local organizations here, names and phone numbers, in case you didn't pick those up tonight. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming on tonight and for expressing interest in the station, and also for telling us about your organizations. And I'd like to encourage you, the members of the Wilmington community, to become involved in any of these organizations and also in WCTV. Thank you.